RGI spray boot control. And typically in the mornings, you'll see the control like this. That means nobody can tamper with it. Once you're ready to work, you can go on control, and you'll see the spray boot open and ready to operate. You got your spray boot lights, spray cycle. So you'll see the fan simulating rotation. That means the spray boot is on. You're able to increase or decrease the speed on your intake or exhaust. We also have a feature here added to this booth, which is the Airforce Plus, that could be attached to any booth. Even if it's an existing booth, we can attach that, which will simulate. You can have these either on the sides or on the corners, and it will tell you how the airflow is going through in the booth. This is a heating system unit, so if you're going to have the option to integrate like a big propane tank or bring natural gas to your building, this will be a great option to integrate to your booth or to your new booth. Attached to the walls like this one, so you can either have two on each side or one on each side, depending on the applications that you use or the temperature you're trying to accomplish. This is a cross-flow spray booth, so we typically recommend to have heat units on the corners as airflow travels towards the exhaust. That's where the heat will travel across the booth towards the exhaust area and not the opposite, because the heat will come out faster. This is a complete flameless unit, so there's no flame coming out of this. Again, airflow comes out from here and recirculates around. It comes back to the intake. That makes a recycle of the heat inside the spray booth. Okay, as you can see, this heating unit is mounted into this brand new booth. Like I was explaining earlier, if you have an existing booth, we can take off the panel and attach this unit into your existing one. Now, this also can be attached to other units like dry rooms. After they're done washing, they go into a dry room, and then you can attach that unit to make sure the part is free of humidity and waters. Super simple to attach. It's a 120 volt unit, and it just goes into a propane tank or natural gas.
Sí, aún así, estoy teniendo una colocación un año. Entonces, en el primer año, poco más de los 12 meses, yo estoy recuperando una inversión. Porque comprarlo no me quita nada. Y bueno, al momento que yo estoy haciendo mi empresa sustentable,
On control here, you can mess with the settings here. Until you press control and it goes into home, that's when you're able to either turn on the lights, go on spray. When it goes on spray, you're gonna see the fans here simulating the rotation of the fan, right? Extraction. This is to increase or decrease the speed on the fans. As you can see here, we have a damper cap on top, so that's the exhaust. Here you have a connection to the booth, that will be your intake. So you can increase or decrease the speed of each fan as you wish. Then we got the heater. When it goes into heat mode, the fans turn red, so that means heat's on. Then you got SP1, which is your setup. You can go up to 100, tells you here max value 100. So that's only when you're spraying, right? So let's say it's cold, you spray an application to like around 80 degrees, 75, you go on to heat. Once you're done spraying, then you go on to bake. On bake cycle, you can go up to 200 degrees, which is not really necessary. You can go up to most of the shops or people do 120. And then you have a 3-minute purge time. After the purge time, that's when the heat starts to kick in. Then you got your Airforce, like we have right now in the show. You can also do individually, or you can turn all the Airforce at once.
Can you do the Airforce and the heat at the same time?
Yeah, so usually when you do bake, you want to go to your Airforce and turn them all on. That way the heat will flow around the part or the car, whatever is in there, and it will make it bake faster and better actually. So all 4 on, and you can stop all 4 at the same time if you need to. Or start all 4. And you can turn off your lights as well if you're in bake. Turn off the lights if you wish. Go back, and we're still on bake cycle, it's still on purging. So when it goes after purge, then you can adjust the time for bake. You can either do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so pretty much depends how much parts you have in there. You also have the feature for mixing lab. In this case we don't have one, but you can also do mixing room, so you can turn everything, or basically much control everything from the screen.